All right, let's start, which is a great place to begin, by asking you to give your name and where you're from and why.
I am Christopher Bussey. I am the event producer for Allianz Life Insurance Company of North America in Minneapolis.
There we go. There we go. Chris, and I can call you Chris, right?
Please do.
And feel free to call me Dr. Payne. Chris, let me start out again, which is a good thing to note in what we have, then I guess really maybe here at this particular meeting with Gail Davis and Associates. Give us some thoughts on your part as to what, if any, and I guess really if not, how much they would be in terms of taking back and giving, and the whole thing with inspiration and the like.
I think the reason that Allianz Life hires inspirational or motivational speakers is because what we want to do is, from the boardroom to the mailroom, we want to remind ourselves why we're in business in the first place.
I was going to say, and nowadays that's so important because I know the question comes up, what?
That's exactly right. People react that way. Why is this person speaking to us in the first place? And
I was going to say that one right there just stops them cold.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah. The last thing I wanted to say, is it Bob?
It's Chris.
All right. Looking at that camera, Bob, and let me ask you this, because it looks like they're going to be bringing me on as director of communication. I'm hoping that what we have, and I guess really too, and I wanted to get your input, if you would, or if you wouldn't.
As to why to bring you on as director of communication?
No, that's already happened. Uncle Harry saw to that.
That's too bad. Okay.
Listen,
yeah, right.
Earl, let me close out because we're almost out of time.
Yeah, tape's expensive.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do you see what you think I see in terms of what we Lincoln, then what we have so far, and I don't mean not now necessarily, but in the future, which could be any time.
Ask the question again. Ask it more simply.
All right. What is your name? Do we need to go back that far?
Maybe we need to. No. Ask the question again. What's your question? Sorry, I lost it. You lost me after Earl, I think.
I lost you after what is your name, but we'll get back to that in just a minute. Let me wind down, Bert, by asking you to give us, in fact, what we have, then I guess really as a doctor, because I am going to be director of communication, or I am now, I guess, in Washington. And the way I see it, there's just so many words, and they all mean different things.
If you're director of communication in Washington, we're all in real trouble.
Oh, yeah. Great. Okay, we're talking now. Let's start by giving your name and what you do and why. Where?
My name is Nina Figure, and I work for IBM, and I work in financial services, and I do sales enablement for the IBM sales team that focuses on financial services clients.
Oh, what a title. I mean, that's good. That's very good.
Program manager title.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Employee, which is good, because how long have you been with IBM? Over 5 years?
Over 5 years.
You're so safe. Nina, let's start, which is, we're almost past that point, I guess, now, but I really am trying to look back and see, I guess, really come into a meeting like this or gathering, and I guess really with the showcase and the inspiration to follow that, what we have, and then I guess really in Washington nowadays, well, actually the last 12, 15, 20 years, has been to focus, if we can, and I think we can, I hope we can, alone that, what we have, and then I guess maybe something that we have that in terms of the side of that. I guess my question comes down to this. Has it?
Has it?
I said that.
Has it? What's the question?
Oh, has it what? Just what you mean. That's what you say right there. In the South, they'd say do what?
Do what? Okay.
All right. Let's just, you're from where, Florida?
Florida, yes.
Good deal. Let's just count that as a yes, and then we'll go to the third one. Nina, what I wanted to find out, what we have, and I guess maybe something that we, and when I say we, again, I'm from Washington, so I mean some of us. And you look back again, and I look forward to seeing what it is that I know that we're all going to be set out to do. Mm-hmm. And I was just wondering, well, I wasn't, but I know some people who were. And that's where we got back to a while ago. Has it?
Are you, I think about inspirational speakers or bringing inspiration to people?
Yes, I'm thinking about the same, because it really has a two-way format. And I look at back there and I go,
Yeah. Well, I mean, personally, for me, when you bring an inspirational speaker or speakers to a group of people, you're really giving them a gift. It's as if...
Called cash. No, I mean, what I'm saying is, I mean, there's a part of me, big part, that likes that aspect because I look at it and go, wow. I mean, I know I'm different from a lot of people because I don't try. I try, but that's the part. Now, all right, so that's 2 yeses. Last question. Are we good so far?
Yeah, we're good.
Good. What, if any, and if not, how much? I mean, and I say that because, again, I know I did. And what we have, and then I guess really has that to a note you seem about. One last time. Has it? A lot of people have said yes.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
How?
Well, it makes you think differently about your life personally,
Does it ever? Does it?
professionally, all aspects of your life.
All of those adverbs. It really is. Now, Nina, look at that question. I mean, look at that camera and let me just ask you one question. Sorry about that. Ann, I'm going to call you Ann because you remind me of somebody named Ann. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Well, those letters are in my name.
Okay, good. Barbara, I wanted to close out this portion because I'm just through, but I wanted to ask you one thing. You've been at IBM long enough to probably have heard of a gentleman named Mr. Double Talk.
Yes?
Did you ever dream one day that you might be speaking to him on a camera in front of all your friends and have Mr. Double Talk ask you like he did a while ago, do you love that unit of what we have? And then I guess really has that to a notion, to which you said, by the way, yes.
No.
This is called a reality check.
Okay.
Oh, you think this is a nightmare, but it's not. Do you feel better now knowing that I am Mr. Double Talk and it's not you?
Yes, I do.
I can tell. Sit close to the door.
Okay.
Great. Let's start by giving your name and what you do and why and where. Where?
My name is Nando Parrado, and I live in Montevideo, Uruguay, and I'm a television producer.
Okay.
My name is Dwayne Zobrist. I live in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. We do organizational effectiveness and team building programs, and I'm a speaker.
The other thing, what I asked me, what we have, and then I guess really adds that to a notion here, and maybe something that we have in the pack that I guess really with both clients, professional, that what we've seen at this particular area. My question to both of you would be, I guess at this point, has it?
I'll pass that one on to you, I think.
Good deal. All right.
Being at an event like this is actually a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to, one, share our stories, and to share for me to share my personal story.
Yes, and I thought, what would that mean, I guess, too?
Yes, exactly. And to be on the stage and share the stage with a lot of other great speakers, it's an opportunity to share inspiration and to share those things that have really made me who I am. And
I was going to say that part of that, and when I say part, I mean the part of that would be what we have then, I guess, too, because almost everybody, when I say almost, I'm from Washington again, 5 out of 4 would agree that that part of it is true, what we've seen. My question, again, is not only has it, which I think you answered, I'm not sure because I had to say and then what we have, but I guess really globally, because global's big.
I'll let you take that one.
Now, Nando, I know you know that because, I mean, if you came from Uruguay, you know about how big it is, really. Again, I'm from Washington, so...
I'm from Montevideo, and again, seeing inspiring things like these guys and then going globally with all this knowledge.
I don't want to say that knowledge, global knowledge, big knowledge, all that, and what we have, then I guess, do, right? Yeah, I think so. Now, listen, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. I'm just here. But I'll go there, what we have. Let me just wind up, because look at that camera. We'll show what we did. Heck. All right.
Okay, well, you speak faster than West Virginia, and I'm not sure what you're asking me. I think that's what Nando's laughing about as well.
Oh, I mean, he's not laughing. He's just probably having some kind of medical alert. Listen, look at that camera. Look at that camera. I will be fine. I'm not sure that Nando will be, because I think, let me say this, and I know y'all are thinking, please. The other thing that I wanted to get to, and I knew there was something, is wanted me, and I guess really has that to a notion of seeing about. Because I am in charge of communication within the White House and all the other houses, for that matter, and what we have, and then I guess too.
I think I'll take that one from you, because being in communication with the White House and all the other houses makes you one of the best communicating guys in the world, especially when you go to the NASA and you have been communicating with space tubes around the world and different universes.